Sandeep, there are people that believe that GXO is a transport company. Others believe that it's an industrial company. Some think it's a warehousing company. I think that it's a technology company. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're absolutely 100% right, Mark. GXO is as much a technology company as it's a supply chain company. And the prime reason for that is the services that we provide are grounded, are rooted, are driven by technology. It's how they all come together to create very specific, bespoke, tailored solutions to drive value for our customers.
Tell me about some of the proprietary tools that we use to please our customers.
Great question. We have a lot of proprietary tools in our repertoire, but there's two specific ones I'll talk about today. Number one is our suite of products called WMX. WMX, as we all know, warehouses are managed or supply chains are managed through a lot of software, with warehouse management systems, transportation management systems, yard management systems, and so on. But it's not what the systems can do. It's about how they integrate to get the process optimized and the way they work with the data, how they create the transactions and the insights they drive. So the WMX suite of products, or the technology product that we have, is one such tool in our box. And this tool has been created through years and years of knowledge of how to drive efficient operations and execute them. So we create capabilities and functionalities in the system based on real-time challenges that we see in our customers. So that's one particular product. The other product is GXO Smart. GXO Smart is a data-driven solution. It uses advanced analytics. It uses machine learning to drive labor optimization and productivity. And the way it drives that is by looking at historical data, real-time data, and the ecosystem of what's happening in the real-time world and the forecast to drive optimized use of labor and the processes.
What does the warehouse of the future look like in your view, Sandeep?
I wish I had a crystal ball to tell you how exactly the warehouse would look. But what I do know is the direction in which we're heading. The future is clear. The future is driven by technology. The future in supply chain is driven by technology. You will see more and more use of advanced automation and robotics. You will see more and more use of data-driven decisions. You'll see more and more use of differentiated software solutions.
In today's day and age, with reverse logistics growing the way it is, how can one not be technologically advanced and still cope with the demands of customers from a reverse logistics standpoint?
No manufacturer who's an e-commerce player wants their product to be returned. But ultimately, you have to play for the best reverse logistics to be able to be successful in this industry. If you fulfill the order on time, if you fulfill the right product, and if you fulfill to the needs of the customer, there's very unlikely chance that the product will get returned. But in the eventuality that it does get returned, how you translate that product and transform it back into monetized value very, very quickly is ultimately the measure of success.
Sandeep, 1 in 3 items being returned, customers coming to us, pulling their hair out, needing a third-party logistics provider that has scale, that has a technological edge that you offer. What are you saying to them?
I'll say to them, come to us for two things. One, proven solutions. You don't have to R&D with us. We have done that part. We have solutions that can be put into practice very, very quickly, very, very repeatably. Number two, I would say come to us because we can quickly get your use case understood and the solution optimized for your specific needs. And number three, we're here to partner with you and work with you for a long-term solution, for a long-term play. So, reverse logistics or returns is definitely part of the strategy. It has to be, but we are here to help you manage that in a very consistent and in a very controlled manner.
Sandeep, thank you so much for your time today.